Hi Yogis, welcome to my channel. My name is Hu, and today is another 10 minutes stretch for full body. We're going to start lying down in reclined butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet to touch, knees fall apart. If you feel like it's too much or too intense, you're welcome to keep your feet flat on the floor and let your knee fall in towards one another. You can put your hands on your belly or onto the mat. Let's take this moment to empty our mind and try to clear up and find a word or a sentence which can be repeated internally to set up the tone for the day ahead. Focus on your own breath to feel the air go all the way deep into your belly and come all the way back. Relax your facial muscles, your hand, your hip. Bring your knees back up to center. Just cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee. Feel that thigh move away from you as you reach through, pulling your left knee in towards your belly. You'll come into a reclined pigeon pose, just using a little bit of arm strength. Try to relax head and shoulders. Slow and steady breath. Give it one more big squeeze. Carefully release. Uncross. The second side. Left ankle crosses over the top of your knee. Flex your foot. Reach your arm through. Be mindful of your breath here. Throughout the whole practice, we want the breath to be slow and steady. In and out through the nose. And feel that breath go all the way down to your lower belly. Let's release. Bring both knees in towards you. Give it a big squeeze. Maybe lift head and shoulders off the mat. Let's come onto tabletop pose. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to stretch into the wrists and forearms. So instead of keeping my fingers pointing forward, I'm going to rotate. Either start here with your fingertips pointing towards the long edge of your mat, or you can take that deeper, just doing cat and cow from here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, curl your tailbone up. Exhale, round and contract. Keep pushing into your fingertips and knuckles as you do this. Inhale. Exhale, round and contract. One more cycle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and contract. Carefully release. Bring your hands back. Tabletop pose. Please put your block at the top of your mat. Walk your hands forward. Let's transition into downward facing dog. Lift your hip up and back. Paddle your feet. Shake your head. Make any movement you would feel comfortable here. Lean onto your left leg as you reach your right leg up towards the sky. Keep it straight and square. We're working on a little bit of strength here. Carefully step that foot forward in between your palms. Ground the back heel down at about a 45-degree angle. You're coming up to your warrior one. Both hips and both shoulders are facing forward. Bending into that front knee. Should feel a little bit stretch through the front of your left thigh. Draw your navel in. If you'd like to take it a little further, press your hands together, shift your gaze up, little back bend. Look forward. Once more, straighten your front leg. Narrow your stance a little bit. You can bend just to grab a hold of your block. We're going to bring right hand to the hip. Hold on to your block in your left hand. As you inhale, reach your arm up towards the sky. On the exhale, hinge forward and hold. Push into your heels. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hinge forward. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hinge forward. Now go ahead and lower all the way down in your pyramid pose, depending on how the hamstrings are feeling this morning. You might stay up high on the block, or you might choose to lower your hands down towards the floor. Relax your head towards your shin. Slow and steady breath. Come back up onto the fingertips and then back up onto your block. You're going to bend into your front knee a little bit and just bring your block or your hands a few inches in front of your right foot for your standing splits, squeezing that left leg up as high as it can go. Take one more full deep breath here. Red dog fold at the top of the mat. Bend both knees. Relax your upper body. Roll all the way up to stand, inch by inch. Let's take a flow. Inhale, arm rise. Exhale, fold forward. You can bend your knees here. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plank pose. Step your feet back and lower all the way down, cobra. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Keep your elbows bent. Exhale, downward facing dog. Make sure you still have the block close by. We'll move to the second side. This time, go ahead and reach your left leg up to the sky, still keeping it straight and squared. Finding warrior one. Left foot forward, grounds that back heel. You want your feet to be about hip-width distance apart. Try to find the balance. Shoulders and hips facing forward. Deep breath. Palms together, shift your gaze up. Inhale. Exhale. Connect your hands to the heart. Straighten that front leg. Bring your back foot in a couple inches. Grab a hold of your block in your right hand. This time left hand to your hip. Keep your hips squared. Inhale, stretch up tall, and exhale, just go parallel to the floor. Push into your heels, come all the way up. Exhale, hinge forward. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hinge forward. This time we'll fold, so lean it forward and then all the way down. Maybe keep your hands on the block or maybe lowering fingers and head down towards the mat. Start to lift up, hands on your block for standing splits. Bend into your front knee. Move the block forward. Reach your right leg up. You really need to squeeze into your glutes to get that leg up. Ragdoll fold at the top of the mat. Bend your knees generously and roll all the way up to stand. Let's take the flow. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold it down. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms down, plank pose. Push into your palms, cobra. Let's meet in our downward facing dog. Let's go right away into our pigeon pose before we close our practice. Right leg rises. Open up the knee. Bring your right knee behind your wrist. Stretch your back leg out. Try to square off your hips so you are not leaning on one side more than the other. You can also put your block underneath your glute. Let's fold on down, 5 breaths. Making this pose as passive as possible. Gravity is doing the work for you. Remind yourself with the word or sentence you would like to have for the day ahead, and repeat them internally. See if you can relax your shoulders, your arms, your chest. Slow and steady breath. Make your inhale is just as long as your exhale. Slowly walk your hands back in. Downward dog. Let's switch sides. Left leg rises. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Bring your left knee behind your wrist. Square off your hips. Again, you may be proper block underneath that glute, or you can simply fold on down. 5 breaths. Find your natural rhythm of your breath, steady and slow. Slowly release. Walk your hands back in. Let's back into our downward facing dog. Stretch everything out long through your arms. Bring your knees down, take a seat, in any way that is comfortable for you. Close your eyes. Bring your palms together at the front of your heart. Empty your mind and just focus on how you want to feel for the day. Let's close with a big breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you for doing this practice with me. Please subscribe to my channel and leave any comment down below. Practice with YogiHu and practice with your own self. I hope that you have a wonderful, relaxing day. Thank you again. Namaste.